guys, Darren from Venom Fluid Art.
With Bubbles.
Can't forget Bubbles.
Because I won't let ya.
No doubt.
Alrighty, it is play night in the Venom garage again.
That it is, another tutorial. What
it is.
are we doing for this one, Bubbalina?
Well, like we did promise last week, we're going to do beach swipes this week.
Sweet.
But I'm going to do mine a little different because I just think it's good for people to see that you don't have to do it the same way every time.
Okay.
And it's good sometimes to change it up to get different effects.
Sounds like a plan.
So I thought you might show everyone, because you are the master at the beach swipe, I thought you could show the traditional.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay some colour halfway down.
Yeah.
So I'll do my starting line like that. So I know that's where I want to sort of get to the middle. And I'm just going to give mine a bit of a sunset vibe. So again, I'm not using traditional colours that we would have in the past.
Fair enough.
Because sometimes it's just good to see what happens if you do something different.
Yeah, change it up.
And I actually haven't done a beach swipe the way I'm going to do it. So I'm hoping I don't get mud on my face. And I get something that looks pretty darn cool.
Okay, so you're teaching a tutorial for something you've never done.
But I have done both techniques.
Yeah. All you're doing is blending them together.
So what my plan is, the bottom's just going to be your standard everyday run-of-the-mill swipe.
Yep.
The top half of my water, I'm going to give the loaded palette knife a go.
Okay.
I'm just thinking it's going to give it that cool washy sort of cell effect that I like with waves.
Yeah, fair enough.
And because I've never tried it, why not?
Why not indeed? So this is a 10-inch hexagonal MDF cutout that we're using.
Yep.
Pillow paint is British Paints Low Sheen Interior Walls Clean and Protect. It's what we use for a pillow paint in Australia for the Shelli Art Bloom recipe.
Absolutely.
All the colours are all mixed with an untinted house paint.
Yes, and we do have a video for making that if you want to put that up on the screen, Wombat.
It's video number 252.
There we go. No need to put that up on the screen, you remembered.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to put you under the bus again, but I'm really sucking at that lately because you've always had the answers.
Sorry.
Oh, I should know better. Now this is actually just a cool set of chameleons. Of all places, I bought them on eBay.
You did?
And there was a set of about...
6?
No, there was
12.
more than that. I think there were 12 in the box, and they were $20, which included postage.
Yeah, they were just cheaper chameleons that were on eBay, weren't they?
And surprisingly enough, when I got them, it was that matter of you sort of going to yourself, is this going to be a waste of money and they're just going to look like crap? But they dry nice too.
They do dry nice. The trick to chameleons is you need to use a pourer medium that's as clear as possible when it dries.
100%, yes. That's where a lot of people go wrong.
And they are
not wrong, but just don't get the effects they want.
Yeah, and they're a lot better on a black background rather than a white background.
Yep. See, I use them sometimes on a white background just because of how they affect other colours.
Yeah.
You can get some pretty darn cool effects. But if you really want to see the magic of those colours...
Yeah, they definitely pop more on a black background.
100%, Wombat. Alright, now... get some of that Harry and Wilma orange going, because it's delightful. And this is the darker of the two neons they do.
It is.
Look at it though.
Now, if you can't get Harry and Wilma where you are, Eye Candy Pigments do a very, very similar shade.
And so does TLP.
And
Boogie.
so does TLP.
To me, that is so close to Boogie, it's not funny.
Now, TLP, for anyone who doesn't know, is this little piggy.
Yep.
They're available from shelliart.com.au in Australia.
Yep.
They also go through Shelli in Europe.
Yep.
And the UK. In America, it's through FlukieFluidArt. What is it? FlukieFluidArt.co. Fluid-Art.co. That's it. Spit it out, Wombat. So that's for America and Canada.
Now, I don't want a lot of that. That was the lighter of the Harry and Wilma, which that one, very similar to Mosh in TLP.
It is.
And Arc Orange if you're going for your eye candy.
That's right. And if you do want to use eye candy, there is a link in the description. Use Venom Fluid Art as your discount code and you'll get 10% off.
Yeah, never pay full price, people. We love a bargain.
Everyone loves a bargain.
Now, one of my favourite reds as well. So sorry, my first red I did put down was my Deep Red Hue.
Deep Red Hue?
By Liquitex.
It is.
See, I did that all
it's
my
cadmium.
own. Cadmium red.
Cadmium red.
And I reckon it's the best deep red on the market. And it's always good to chuck a tubey in the mix.
Yes.
A tube paint can be that little bit of extra glue you need. I'll call it glue because I reckon it just puts a bit more stability in the cells.
It does.
Because you do notice sometimes when you have a whole heap of pigments on, you can get a lot of movement.
For sure.
So having that 1 or 2 tube paints in the mix lets me spin the crap out of it like I thoroughly enjoy doing.
And that's because tube paints have different binders than what you would use if you were making your own paints with just pigments.
100% Wombat.
So always throw a tube paint into the mix with it.
And a little bit of copper. We all love a little bit of copper, don't we?
For sure.
I know one of our very dear friends, ItsArtByDonna, she just loves her copper.
She does.
I think of her every time I put it down because I'm like, you watching, Don?
Yep.
I've got your copper going. Now this one is actually one of Bubbles' very first favourites in the Pearlex range.
Pearlex?
Pearlex. And doesn't look like much. Looks a bit muddy.
It looks like muddy brown.
And the first time Wombat showed me this, I went, yeah, that's all right. Yeah. But when I used it, it's a cool colour, mink.
It is. Mink is a lovely colour.
It's actually a real... I fell in love with it.
Especially when it dries. It's got
shifts in it.
A couple of different shifts in it. Green and gold, from memory.
But it was funny though, because when he first mixed that one up for me, like, go for gold, you're going to love this. It's right up your alley. I went, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Took me about a month to cave. Would have been about a month?
Yep.
Yep.
But you got there.
Oh, chuck that one away. My custom orange. I'm pretty sure Wombat has shown that one on our members only channel.
We have.
Now, I don't want a lot of this. And if you're using a pastel like this near Grenache, you got to be careful you don't put too much in because it can go a bit... Well, it takes the impact off the Grenache away.
It sort of mutes it a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's what I sort of would have liked to said, but didn't.
Fair enough.
I'm using myself now.
I've noticed.
Alright, now I do think we need a little bit of... Yeah, I might do just a little slither of lemon sorbet from this little piggy.
You'll probably be able to hear the wind in the background. It's gale force winds here today.
And I'll tell you what, it's lucky because we did some videos yesterday for our other new channel, our Aussie Adventures. And we're glad we did because we would have ended up kites today.
Yeah, it was perfect yesterday and today's just horrendous. So.
And it just teaches you in life, always take that opportunity. Get out while the weather's good.
Yep.
Don't waste it.
Is it Carpe Diem?
Yes, seize the day. It's Latin. Alright, now, I'm just going to pop. Not worried about little bubbles because you've got to think, you're swiping over them, they're going to pop.
See that? I've brought in some, culture to the program today because, everyone thinks I'm a yobbo. I'm really not.
One of the most intelligent people I've met.
It's just the accent that I've acquired over the years, being a POM, living in Australia.
So just like my normal, when you're doing a swipe, just layer it on, give it a thin wipe across, then you know
it's nice and
it's
flat and
pretty
level.
even from one side to the other. And once again, we can go like that, and we haven't hit a drip on our canvas.
Nice.
So that's how I sort of gauge. I've got the
The right amount, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to start with the bottom because a lot of paint and I want it to activate and do its thing properly and give it time.
Yeah.
So by the time I get to the loaded palette knives, this will be nearly ready to spin out.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to start at the top today. And just wiggle and jiggle across. I'm going to do little waves.
So
just
when
lift it
you
off.
do your swipes,
He said do.
I did say do. When you do your swipe, you're not pressing hard. It's just use the weight of the actual swipe tool to just rest on it and float it across your colours.
And another thing is, you see a lot of people saying you've got to keep it dead straight.
No,
You
angle
keep
it.
dead straight and you push into that paint. Anything that's going to hit this lip is just going to smooch off. You're going to lose it.
You need that little 5-degree angle, at least 5 degrees.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll start to get a wave of colour appear here, and it's just smudging it as it goes.
And that's how you end up with them little tiny bled out cells that just smush.
Yep, whereas if it's on an angle like that, you're sort of skipping over the top of all your colours.
Alright, that's coming together pretty well. Look at that. Yoo-hoo.
Beautiful. That CA worked insane.
Yeah, I'm loving the thicker one lately. It's just my new thing. Alright, now we're going to try and get as close to the line we already have sitting there. And we're just going to work it just to touch the top of it like that.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to set it. This part here, I'm not even going to bother wasting CA on that because I've got quite a thick pillow. It's going to go over the edge when I spin anyway,
Yeah.
so what's the point in wasting your CA?
Yeah.
Because it's going to end up down here.
And it's not that the pillow's thick, it's the
No.
fact that there's a heap of it on there.
And we love that for movement.
Yeah, which is what we call a floating pillow. So
Yeah.
you've got heaps and heaps of paint on there. So when you do spin it out, it will really stretch and move.
Which is great for radials and even blooms as well, because you know you're going to be moving them cells easily to the outer edges.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit different if you're going for a different style, like if you do it and try and do a watercolour bloom, which is realistically just that the cells haven't gone to the edges.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't think I'm going to go nuts with too many blues here.
For your
Especially
loaded
with, yep, especially with the loaded palette knife.
Right, so you're going to do a loaded palette knife swipe on this section here now.
Yep. So, always.
That's a lovely beach colour.
Yeah, it's got that rocky edge to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rocky, sandy sort of vibe. But if you want one, like a beach swipe doesn't have to look like this where I've got the more rocky look because of the colours. You can use your sandy colours, pale yellows,
which is what I'll do
mustards,
with
oranges, and have it look more like sand.
Yeah.
Can just depend on what you're going for. Oh, I've got to have gauge green in this.
It's just fun to change it up. You don't have to stick with a traditional beach swipe that's basic sandy colours and then watercolours.
No, and some of the best effects you get is from experiment and taking it out of the box.
Definitely.
That's our favourite place to play it, Venom. The multiple techniques.
I love mixing techniques.
Always make sure too, like especially if I mixed these paints up a week ago, just give it a good stir because a lot of you see, I don't know if you can see there,
A
where
lot
you
of the
get,
pigment sinks.
the pigment does sink, so you just want to lift it all up and
Stir, give it a stir.
Give
Just
it a
take
good
it slow
stir.
so you don't introduce too many bubbles into it.
yeah, have more patience than me, guys.
But, you know,
I just stir.
does it really matter?
No.
Not really when you're swiping over the top of something.
No. But it can wreck your day sometimes if you've got this perfect piece and 1,000 little white bubbles you've got to go in and fix.
Well, your white bubbles, 9 times out of 10, come from the pillow paint.
Not the
pillow
colours.
paint's got the bubbles in it, and they pop.
Gotcha. So that's
I mean-
one thing I didn't know. I thought colours too.
Yeah, if you're really unlucky and you've got a lot of bubbles in your colour, you'll notice it more with a pour or something like that. Because as them bubbles pop, you've separated where your colours are and you can see the pillow paint through it.
Absolutely.
You don't notice it as much on a swipe because as you swipe, you're actually blending colours as you go as well.
Yeah, you are.
That's how you get your multicoloured cells like through here. It's because them colours are blending as you swipe it.
Alright, so now, loaded palette knife.
Lovely.
I've got my white.
That's the white.
Now I'm thinking I'm going to do the domino.
You're doing a domino.
Yeah, I got a feeling.
Okay, so the domino is, all she's got is her white palette knife.
That's
and she's added a couple of dots of black to it.
number 1 domino. Just remember
So
that
that's
line.
white cell activator and black cell activator.
Now, we're going to put my favourite custom dark blue Wombat makes me.
Oh, perfect, and you're still on camera with it. Nice job, Bubbles.
I'm not always good at this because sometimes when my hands get very uncooperative, for me to do some videos takes some time.
It does.
And I'm not a fan of people wasting their time by watching me fumble with containers and sticks because sometimes it can take a bit of time. But I'm still enjoying myself, you know what I mean?
But you know what? The time it is taking you to do that, look at the way the cells have developed over here.
Exactly. But that's why sometimes a lot of my videos can be sped up because I don't want everyone waiting for 10 minutes while I try and load a palette knife up.
Well, yeah.
I don't think that would be educational.
It's like your express videos.
Yeah.
A lot of those are sped up because, you know...
By the end of the week, I'm sore.
Yeah, she's really sore with her hands and things like that with rheumatoid arthritis. She's got lupus.
But the joy of paint pouring, it keeps my hands moving.
It does make it a bit easier.
Yeah, and some days I'm not in a hurry anyway.
But yeah, those videos are usually sped up to 2 or 3 times the usual speed. Otherwise, a 10-minute video take you half an hour and it's just loading a palette knife.
So that's it, and that's exactly what it looks like. So you can see with that one I got a bit of a run going here, so it is a bit thicker than how I had the black for the swipe because we've loaded the colour now on top of our CA.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is start at the base here, which is in our line, and it's not going to matter if I go over a little bit of there.
Yep.
Here we go, guys.
Ooh, beautiful.
All right. Other thing to remember, especially if you are using, hang on, I'll grab my paper towel and turn my head so you can hear me. When you are using white CA, I do find that it can take a lot more time to react than what the black does.
Absolutely. It
So
can.
don't be impatient. Don't think you've stuffed up. Just walk away for a minute. Walk away, don't even look at it. Just let it sink, and well, it doesn't even sink. It's activating with the colours that are underneath. But give it time to do that, because if you spin too early, that's where any of these white, big, bold white puddles, they're going to stay like that, but they're only going to get bigger.
Yeah.
And I might risk it and do just a mini dude down the bottom of this one.
Yeah.
So I'll just load up a little bit of white, do my little dob of black in the centre. Now, we obviously don't need all those colours on this. You could, and I've done it, but not today.
Not today.
So I'm just going to put a little slither of that one. Got to have my Southern Ocean Blue by Matisse. I think that is a necessity for every beach swipe.
It is a gorgeous colour, isn't it?
Especially if you do what Wombat does for me, and it also has just a touch of interference blue, which really makes a difference to that tube paint.
What I love about Southern Ocean Blue is the fact that it doesn't matter what interference colour you mix with it.
It's gorgeous.
It looks insane.
It really is. So now I'm just going to go across that bit there, where I can see I got a bit carried away, a bit too much white, and we're just going to do a little trail like that. Nothing fancy. Anyone can do a swipe like that, guys.
See, and the time it took you to load that palette knife up, look how your whites developed. Absolutely beautiful.
And I'll bring you in for a close-up of these cells here. So look how our whites developed. Just by giving it time, adding in another swipe, letting it do its thing. So now back to our normal rule. Before we're going to spin this, we're going to get some fresh paper towel because I'm sticking to my gloves. And we're just going to clean off all our stirring sticks. Don't put them back in your container while they've still got paint on because they get stuck.
They do stick together.
And it's a bugger to clean off at a later date. So do it as you go, then you don't have to go back and clean it up at the end. Plus, when you spin this piece, anything that flies isn't going to end up in your colours that you've spent good money to acquire.
Exactly.
And if you're like me, I despise waste. I'm shocking for it. If I can find use for a little corner of a skin somewhere, I'm doing it. It's not going in the bin.
Exactly. That's why I love doing stuff on tiles. Especially when I'm either practicing a way out technique or something like that I've come up with, or
yeah, you don't want to waste your good MDF rounds or shapes.
exactly, or when you're trying out different color palettes together to see if they work. We do them on tiles, that way at least when they dry we can peel those skins off and use them for other projects.
And I really think these 4-inch ones,
Yep.
best for practicing your blooms with colours.
Yep.
Great little spin out, not wasting too much paint. These ones I really love for swipes.
6-inch tile.
A little bit more room for movement to see what's going to happen.
Yep.
But while you're getting used to the mini blower and things like that with your blooms,
Yeah, use a 4-inch hex.
use that.
They work absolutely brilliant. A hex is more closer to a round shape.
Exactly right. That's
So
why I go the
everything
hex.
spins out evenly.
100%.
Whereas if you use a square 4-inch tile, it always looks weird where the corners are. Because you've got to stretch it so far out to fill that corner, the bits at the side you miss out on. They end up on your spinner.
You know what, guys? I'm not going to touch that with a skewer other than just removing them bulb bits I had, I think, because I really like what the loaded palette knife's done. But I know that blue is going to go quite bold if I leave it as that.
Yeah,
I love how this is going.
that's gorgeous.
Pop some bubbles now. That way, when you spin it, they're going to fill in with colour. But get to them now. Because that way, as you're spinning, all your colour around it's going to fill them in 9 out of 10 times.
Exactly.
Every now and then you're going to have that stubborn bugger that goes white. Can't be helped, just stick a skewer in it later and fill the colour.
That's right.
Close to the wombat centre as you can, not the bubbles. Hey!
Nice.
Not bad, huh?
Pretty good.
Now I think what I want to do, just for a minute, I'm going to walk this down because I want
You want more beach.
I want a bit more blue
water,
coming down.
Yeah. You want more water side than beach side, don't you?
So you can see I'm just letting it slowly go around. And let's bring that blue down a bit. Yeah, so that's better, it's coming this way.
Yeah.
I didn't want to lose that really cool cell right there. There was
I wonder what you were doing that for.
one in
but now I know.
particular I was staring at and I'm going to lose that. Now,
That
see
looks
how much
absolutely gorgeous.
better view there. See how much we got rid of there, and the blue, nothing moved. So I suggest get rid of this first. It's nice and close to the edge anyway, because we are not ones to tape back, so I just think it's a waste of money. And you can just sand the back later.
Absolutely. We've got belt sanders and all sorts of different sanders that sand the backs anyway.
A lot cheaper to sand it back than glue it.
I usually wait until after it's resined. That way I get rid of the paint and the resin all in one go.
Yep. Oh, I like what that's doing. I tell you what, I'm pretty thrilled. I decided today's the day to do the half-half with the loaded palette knife.
I love the effect of the loaded palette knife
In the water?
for the water section.
Yeah.
Like, it's gorgeous.
I don't think it'd do you quite justice down the bottom. I don't know. I just think that needs them cells like that.
Yeah,
But for the water, it's definitely a nice effect.
it is.
Could be really nice in a beach wave too.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll have to try that one next now. Now all I'm doing now is giving it a spin because you wonk a few of these, especially if you got a lot of metallics. Are quite known for wonking,
Yep.
especially if you put them off centre. But sometimes it's worth the risk. I think that'll do it, guys.
That is gorgeous, Bubbles.
I really like how them effects play together. Like, that's just a nice beach swipe, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you can see I'm moving. See how that centre's not moving at all?
You just got one section there that hasn't flown over the edge quite right.
You know what, guys? We're going to cheat.
It's easy. You just add some
I'm
to
just
it.
going to go like that. Now, what
Problem
I will
solved.
do is put it down. Just give it that last spin now that I've done that.
Just to level
Because
it
it's just going to run over the side evenly now. Thank you for spotting that, Wombat, because I didn't even notice it.
out. That's all right. See, I don't need Specsavers.
You do. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll bring you in for a close-up of that one,
Yeah,
and you
that's
can let me
gorgeous.
know what you think, whether you like the two different swipes playing together. But definitely something different to do with your beach swipes too.
Absolutely.
Don't let them be like everyone else's.
Yeah, you can do it either one technique or chop and change. Loaded palette knives one side, regular swipe on the other side. Entirely up to you.
I think I will try a full loaded top and bottom just to see, but I got a feeling that bottom bit, you want them more defined looking cells
Yeah,
for the rocky section. Alright, well that should be my close-up reel done, Wombat.
it is.
We're going to pause, we're going to come back and see how to do a traditional.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty, Mr. Wombat, you're up.
All right.
Traditional.
Traditional. I'll show you how I do my ones. All right. I just got to blob the paint straight in the middle. Like that. Make sure it's even the way it's flowing. Definitely helps if your spinner is nice and level, because if it's not, it's going to spoil your day.
It's going to roll to one side.
Right here. Here
I'm
we
good
go.
for that. I'm good for putting the spinner out.
You tell. I spend ages getting it perfectly level, and Bubbles goes and wrecks it every time.
And I can live with that.
All right. So what I usually do is I start with a bit of Grenache
This little piggy,
by this little piggy. That
It is
just
a
gives it some
top colour in it.
a bit of a rocky feel to part of it.
I tell you what, if you don't have Grenache by TLP,
Yep, you
but you
Senshi
do
Red.
have Senshi Red by Eye Candy,
Yep,
it will do the trick.
that it will.
Very similar.
Right, I'm going to use some of this Pearl-X Mink. Just down here. Gives it that bit of rocky feel to it.
I do think the Senshi Red though, compared to the Grenache, has a more, probably more to a, yeah, it's lighter.
It is lighter, but what you do is you add a little drop of cadmium red to it,
Yes.
and it will darken up.
I think TLP got that red just spot on.
Yeah. Alright, then we're going to use this lovely gold, bronzy sort of colour.
That's a copper. That is Harry and Wilmer's. If you're in Australia, grab it, guys. Great colour.
Couldn't think of the name.
Yep, and you know what it's very close to? If you've got Knox by Pearlex.
Yeah. Alright, and I'm going to go with more of a beachy sort of colour. This is actually my custom orange.
It's one of my favourites, and I'll tell you what, he did one once where it was the pastel orange like that.
Yep.
But it had the interference blue in it, and it did crazy things to other colours.
Right, now my sandy colour, I'm going to start probably there, but I'm going to lay that over everything.
Yeah.
So we've got sand, like so.
We actually did radials like this once.
We did.
Do you remember that? That was interesting.
Now,
Did you want your more mustard one or not?
nah, not yet.
Not yet.
Right, so what I'm going to do is, for our water section,
Yes.
we're going to use some gauge green,
Oh, I love that colour.
just because I know it's going to give us some gold flecks through it.
Gauge green is just an awesome colour by Eye Candy, isn't it?
It is. Then we're going to start with lighter blues.
If that's too thick for you.
Nah, it's still good. Alright, so we'll add some lighter blues underneath. Just slap them down. You don't have to be accurate with it. It's a beach swipe. It really doesn't matter too much what you do. If you've got gaps, it doesn't matter, because you're going to get white highlights
Yep.
that poke through, which will give it a bit more
And they can look really cool too.
oomph to it. Alright, frost blue.
Another Eye Candy. Bite my tongue. This little piggy.
This little piggy. That's our frost. Add some there.
Oh, you know it looks good too? Every now and then if you sprinkle a little bit of interference blue here and there, that can
Yes.
give really good effects too in your waves. Hit our electricity box smacking today in that
I
wind.
know. Then
Keep waiting for it to rip off the hinges.
we get darker as we go further back, because like when you look at the beach, the light on the water makes everything up close look lighter. Everything further in the deep is darker. So we're going to go and darken it up with some Southern Ocean blue there.
You've got another one if you need it.
That's all good. And then we'll go for
Bubbles' favourite.
a dark blue at the back.
I don't know, I'm rocking the dark blues lately. They're just doing it for me. I can't help myself. Some colours just get you though, don't they?
They do. No, we're just drizzling it around. A few little flakes through here and there. Like that. Now that's a whole heap of paint. But
It's gorgeous.
it does give you cool effects.
And if you want bigger cells too, you got to make her a bit thicker.
That's right. So what I'm going to do is, at the bottom, we're going to use black cell activator. So we just...
Because we've sort of gone by trial and error with that, and we found that using the black on the sandy beach looks a lot nicer than the whites.
Yeah.
Can be just preference too. You may
Right.
like something different.
So same again, we're going to use a bit of an angle. I'm going to swipe. I'm going to go up on a bit of an angle, like that. Okay, then what we're going to do is swap to our smaller swipe tool. Gonna lay some black on it, and I put some white on it too. And then what we're going to do is, in this section, swipe through like that, make it a little wavy, like so.
Oh, look at that bottom section. That really looks, it's the right tones of colour, isn't it?
Yep. Now, for the beach side of things, we're going to put the white CA down on our little swipe tool first, like that, quite heavily. I'm just going to flick some black through it, like that. Start over here and go like that. Then we get our bigger swipe tool out and just use straight white. So, lay it out so it's nice and flat.
Yeah, look at them white.
But I'm going to
ones.
come back the opposite direction this time.
And once again, remember that white takes longer, so you've got to have some patience.
The
guys.
white does take ages.
You spin too fast, you're just going to wreck what you've just spent so much time playing with.
That's it. So if we spun that out now, you'd make a mess of it. All you're going to do is end up with a big white patch, and it's going to frustrate you.
Won't be effective.
No. So while you're waiting for that to do its thing, clean your swipe tools off. That way they're nice and clean for next time you use it. Any drips that you've got going on, scrape them off your spinner, because you don't want to put your lovely little painting in amongst all that crap when you start to spin it out.
Yes, get rid of the goo.
Yep.
Oh, look at them blues coming through, Wombat.
Gorgeous, isn't
Oh,
it?
they're beautiful. And you can see, guys, see how the little dots are popping through a blue? They're just going to get bigger. It shows you they're still doing their thing.
Yep. Surface tension is doing what it should do. Alright, just torch any bubbles that we've got going on.
So this is normally the time I walk away and start ripping up pieces of paper towel for use.
It is.
Sidetrack yourself.
Alright, torch all your bubbles. Make sure you keep your torch moving all the time. That way you don't burn the paint.
Yeah, you don't want to scorch it, do you?
Because if you scorch the paint, what you're going to do is get a hard skin piece that is going to be solid. When you spin it out, that solid piece is just going to float around and destroy your painting.
I learned that one the hard way when I first started.
Absolutely. And then what I usually do is get my skewer and just add a few little wavy patterns through it. Just like that. When it gets into the blue here, I'll do little curls so they look like waves.
And the thing to remember is, as they spin, they're just going to get bigger.
That's right.
Oh, I like that.
Alright, now that's still quite heavy there. Doesn't matter. We've got a huge floating pillow, so that's going to go straight off the edge. That's why I like to start any swipes close to the edge. So anything that is really thick and bold like that, you know is going to spin off, and you're left with all the gorgeous lacing like that.
Absolutely. And that is your difference between black CA and white CA. This is a really good example of it. You've got these nice little pebble defined cells with the black CA.
Yep.
With the white, it gets like that spiderweb effect, I call it.
It does. It gives you lacing.
Yeah. And it's just the way the two different colours react with what's underneath.
Now, what I tend to do is start
Excuse me.
right in the middle, give it a bit of a spin, just to get the paint flowing. Doesn't take much,
No, it doesn't.
Because there's a lot of paint on there, it's going to start wanting to move really quick.
So pace it.
Alright, we'll go back the other way. Just take it slow. I mean, it looks fast on camera, but I can run along with it. Okay. Now, scrape off the paint that's dripped down the sides. That way you can tell how much paint comes off on your next couple of spins.
Yeah. It gives you a good gauge.
It does.
Should have had a tile ready for that.
I should have, but we didn't, and that's the way it is.
Too late now.
Okay, so if you don't want to lose all this beach, you're going to move it off center. If you want more water, you're going to move it this way and lose more of this beach section.
It's just the nature of the beast.
It is. So what I'm going to do is move it actually this way. So I want that to move over there a little bit. Anything that you put off center, the weight of the paint is going to want to go in the direction that it's off the side. So give that a little bit of a spin like that. It's going to elongate your cells a bit more. See how they've all spread and got bigger and bigger and bigger? That's how you get big, bulbous jumbo cells. Stretching them out.
You can get some of the most amazing effects just by changing it up with a beach swipe.
Absolutely. Alright, so now that we've stretched it out that way, I'm going to move it the opposite direction. Give it a bit of a spin. All that paint that's moved to one side now gets a chance to flow back the other way.
And then after that you'll centre it again.
I will. Like that.
Oh, look at that.
Now,
I love that one, Wombat.
We'll just move that over into the middle.
Look at that blue cells.
Isn't
Lacing.
it gorgeous?
Oh, I love that blue. Is that ultramarine blue?
It is ultramarine blue. So what I'll do is just give it a quick torch. Make sure there's no little pin dot bubbles in it.
And if you really like that dark blue he's used, it's the ultramarine blue by Liquid Basics. But look at that. It's just a must for beach swipes.
Alright, and then back to the center. Make sure it's as close as humanly possible to the middle of your spinner. Easy way to test. Use your finger as a guide from the edge. So you can see there. Put it up against it. Yeah. There. There. Slightly off to one side. Close enough for what we're doing. So that's pretty much in the center of that spinner now. You just give it a nice last slow spin.
Because that's just giving the paint time to even
Yeah,
out now.
it'll now self-level.
This is one of the first tricks Wombat actually taught me, because I have a bad habit of putting things off centre and wondering why I kept wonking. And it was a big part of it was not having it in that centre and getting the nice even flow of the pillow paint across the surface.
Exactly.
See, I do listen to you.
You do. I'm proud of you. So now we have our beach swipe.
That's gorgeous. And see how that one, the way Wombat's done it, the more traditional look, it's got that real landscape vibe to it too.
Yeah, so you've got your rocky beach area down the bottom, and then it gets darker and darker, and you've got highlights of lighter blues and Southern Ocean blue that really make it pop against the darker background.
I've still got my favourite one upstairs I stole off you.
You do. Alright, we'll do a flyover of that one. Let you have a close-up look at it.
That's beautiful.
And that's how I do my beach swipes.
Absolutely beautiful.
Like I said, you can manipulate whether you want more sandy area or ocean area just by moving it on the spinner.
Yep, manipulate it.
Just remember to spin it slow, because anything off center will want to take off and launch all over the place, so you don't want to do that.
And quite easy to wonk cells.
And it will wonk cells if you have something off center and spin it fast.
Especially with loaded palette knives, they are the most temperamental.
They are. They will definitely stretch and spoil your day. So,
well, I think that is absolutely beautiful.
thank you, Bubbles.
That was fun, Wombat.
So there you go. That's how we do our beach swipes.
Hope you enjoyed, everyone, and hope you learn a trick or two. And if you're in our group on Facebook, Paint Pouring by Venom Fluid Art, get your beach swipes out and share.
Absolutely.
We want to see what you've done.
Love to see them. Alright guys, that is it from us this week. So if you've enjoyed it, hit like, share and subscribe. Ring that notification bell. Ding ding.
Brought her back. Thanks, Tinker Girl.
That way you get to see all this fun stuff as we release it.
Come and learn a thing or two and have some fun.
If you want more in-depth videos, we do have a platinum section in the YouTube group. That's got, you know, hour-long videos on
all
the
those
technical side of things, how to mix colours and why things work and why things don't, etc. So
can always bring the puzzle together for you.
yeah, if you're interested in that, feel free to have a look. Okie dokie, that is it from us. So have fun, take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Have a fantastic day, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Go get messy. Really, Bubbles? You forgot to say go get messy?
I was too busy giggling. Fair enough. It happens.